Harriet Tubman's legacy isn't just about history. It's about how we lead, create, and build community today. This Black History Month, I had the privilege of being honored as a influential couple in Cayuga County, where Harriet Tubman actually spent the last 54 years of her life in the city where we now call home, Auburn, New York. I want to bring you on my journey and share the insights and the takeaways that I have learned through working on projects honoring her legacy. Earlier last year, I was able to work with local historians to come up with updated content, visuals, videos, graphics, and quizzes for a Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad app featuring sites in Cayuga County in Auburn, New York, where Harriet Tubman and her allies worked together with a shared vision to make progress. And that is the big takeaway here is the collaboration, is finding those powerful allies that have a shared vision, those shared values that are going to help you all work together towards the same goal. We don't have to do this alone. And that's why I love the scripture, Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. Two are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. So that's the major takeaway with this project, is the fact that she built powerful alliances. People who believed in her vision and that worked alongside her. So that is exactly what I want you to ask yourself today. Who are the people who are working besides you? What are the collaborations that you need to be making? So the next one is a walk in her footsteps, Harriet Tubman's life in Auburn, New York. And wow, I was able to interview some of her family members. I was able to interview organizations like museums, leaders from museums and different organizations in this city, in this county, who have been sharing Harriet Tubman's history and legacy, authors and creatives. It was such a powerful experience to be able to hear what they had to say about Harriet Tubman, the stories that were shared down. And it's so beautiful. It reminds me of that Maya Angelou quote that says that people will remember how you made them feel, right? So that reminded me about branding, how our reputation isn't what we say about ourselves, but it is what our actions reveal about ourselves. So what are we revealing through our actions? How is that building our brand? And what are people saying about you when you're not in the room? So remember that with every interaction, every customer service experience, what are you leaving them with? What stories are you leaving behind through your actions? Now, if you wanted to go ahead and check out the Harriet Tubman podcast and you wanted to go ahead and check out the Underground Railroad app, you can do so. I'll leave the links down below. Another project that I was able to work on was managing the social media and email marketing for the Finger Lakes Sweet Tree Trail during the Harriet Tubman's bicentennial. So it was 200 years and the city of Auburn, New York was celebrating her legacy. And all of the eateries who were part of the Finger Lakes Sweet Tree Trail, most of them were able to contribute a Harriet Tubman inspired sweet treat based on her history, whether it was her favorite fruits like strawberry, mint, things that were able to be incorporated through their menu. And it was great because it gave conversation. So you were able to go to the Sweet Tree Trail and find out more about Harriet Tubman and enjoy food. She loved to garden and grow food on her land. And she would actually take her harvest and walk for miles to try to sell that harvest to continue to sustain the people who she was providing for. So she's just super inspirational. And I'm just grateful to have been able to work on these projects. And that brings me to this takeaway. It's like, what seeds are you planting for your community, for your future? What seeds are you planting? What are you using that God has already given you so that you can show up? What are the skills? You know, we think about this scripture with the talents and how one of the people who were given this talent, they hid it. right? They didn't multiply it. They didn't take what they had to make more. So are you doing that? Or are you using what you have been given to try to use it to help others? Use it to multiply and help the people around you. Okay? So there are some of the projects that I've worked on. One day I'll share more of my story, my business journey, and all of that. But during this Black History Month, I thought it was such a great opportunity to be able to share about Harriet Tubman and the inspiration and the takeaways I have learned by working on some of these incredible projects. Shout out to the tourism office, the Cayuga Tourism Office, for giving me these opportunities and for allowing our family to work together and learn more about Harriet Tubman. It really inspired us to call Auburn, New York our home, and we look forward to continue to take the lessons that we've learned and use them to grow and uplift our community. So I hope that this video inspired you to think about your branding, to think about your interactions with your community, and to think about what you can use now, the skills you can use now to move forward. Okay, so if you'd like, follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn. I have posted more about each project and we could connect on there. That would be awesome. And again, you could check out the tourism website for more information on some of the amazing places here in Cayuga County, or you can just check out the links in my description. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe for more. This channel is an integration of faith and business and lifestyle. So if that is something that you're into, I would love to have you as a part of my channel, and I look forward to connecting with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Adios.